And we're live! Hello all and welcome to the opening ceremonies of INVICTUSCON 2022! My name, as always, is Mr. Harlan Guthrie, and I am here with the talented and lovely, my future wife, Ms. Jo Fallak.
I love it when you say that.
True,
Hi, everyone. Hi.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is opening ceremonies of INVICTUSCON 2022. What is INVICTUSCON 2022, you might be wondering? Well, the 2022 part isn't as important, because that's just the year that we're in.
Places us in time.
I don't know if you know that, but INVICTUSCON is a convention that started up from a dream. It was a little ray of hope that we had in our hearts, thanks to Bob Lyle, about putting something on during these COVID times that gave everybody a little bit more excitement, a little bit more love, a little bit more hope in their life. And we are so excited to be doing it again here in 2022.
Fuck yeah. I'm excited. We got a lot coming at you this weekend.
I'm so excited as well. It's been a tremendous work of effort from some people. I think top of the show, we have to give the biggest round of applause for our good friend, Bobby.
Big thank you, Bobby.
I pressed a laugh in there accidentally. But
That's okay. People are laughing with delight and joy.
They're laughing with us. Bobby has been, well, I'll let you outline it in terms of the importance of Bobby's role.
Everything?
Yeah.
Bobby has been, from the beginning, months ago, the point person in terms of organizing DM signups, corralling all of the DMs who are going to be running games this weekend, making sure that all of the details are present on the Warhorn, allowing patrons to sign up, getting the general population involved, promoting tirelessly, answering questions, corresponding with literally everybody, scheduling the whole thing, tech support, safety, and basically if you have any issues, Bobby will be here this weekend. She's going to be running a panel tomorrow, and also behind the scenes making the panels happen as
all
tech
of the
support.
panels.
So Harlan and I are here on camera, but INVICTUSCON wouldn't happen without Bobby. So thank you so much. You're incredible.
So that's top of the show. Thank you, Bobby, because ultimately this community exists because of the help and the generosity of the people in our lives. And Bobby is a shining example of that kind of help. You all are the shining example of the other kind of help, which is being here, being a part of the community, being a part of this convention, as it were. And the Patreons are also a huge supporter in all of this as well.
Absolutely.
Yeah, it's crazy. But that's... thank yous out of the way. INVICTUSCON. What is INVICTUSCON? Well, we're going to have gaming tables running all tomorrow and Sunday morning. We're going to have 3 panels throughout the day. An actual play, a artist panel, and a horror podcast panel. Got to get that second R.
You need the second syllable in that one.
Different panel altogether otherwise. Tonight, after the opening ceremonies at 7 o'clock, we are going to be doing an all-star game.
Yes.
What does the all-star game consist of? Well, all-stars mainly. We got top of the star list.
We got
probably the most important star, Erica. Erica, the
star of my heart, star of film and stage.
What's it called?
She's a luminary.
She's a fucking luminary.
Binding agent.
She's a fucking binding agent. She's a fucking secret agent.
Don't
tell her I said that.
You just blew up her spot.
We got the one and only Mr. Jack Page, aka Rob.
Rob Diebald will be with us.
Yeah, we got the other part of my Team Awesome Boys.
Team Awesome Boys.
That's my brother Alex
Guthrie.
We got the man himself, Mr. Kraloth, Justin Thomas James. We got James. Oh man,
Mr. James.
I wish
Schwartz.
I had the queued up for the Stephen the Goat sounds from this show. I just realized that. That's gonna be next time. James can get this one. His War Pigs. Pig, goat. There's a leap there.
Goat, pig.
And I was so busy talking I wasn't listening to myself.
That's it. You got everyone. I mean, plus yourself and then me.
Plus myself and you. We're not real. We don't really count. So that's coming up right after this. It's going to be a blast.
7
and a half
p.m.
Of a game.
So 1 hour from now.
And 1 hour from now. Under 1 hour from now. After that, if you're a patron at the $25 and up tier, first off, holy crap!
Thank you
so
so
much
much
for everything you do.
God, we appreciate you.
You have no idea. It's been a tough. Well, it's been a tough long time. It's kind of tough in this time to pick.
A tough long time.
To pick a fragment in time to just say that time's been tough. But those of you who follow might know that as of the last 2 years, my work has been centered around audio work in Malevolent, in editing The Town Whispers, in editing Dice Shame, in picking up work for Sound Booth Theater, in doing a ton of voices for a ton of different shows. I've been very, very lucky and thankful for all that. But like a month ago, my computer literally shit the bed. And it was very, very scary and very, very difficult. And things like the patrons helping out didn't necessarily directly pay for my computer, but takes off the load of like paying the fees that would go to the monthly Patreon, monthly Libsyn, which is our hosting provider, and taking off the stress of having to cover some of the costs that are with acquiring new RPGs and things like that. So a huge thank you to you amazing people. But at 9 o'clock, there's a cocktail hour for those amazing people. So Joe and myself will be hanging out with the $25 and higher elite group.
It might be like 9:10.
Might be 9:10.
Because I want to put on like a nice dress. And stuff.
Well, we might end the game early. Who knows?
Just like give me a minute.
Just give her a minute.
I need to powder my face.
She needs to powder it.
I just need a minute.
So yeah, that's going to happen at 9 o'clock, as well as the Looking for Group channels open, as well as the Artists Alley opens.
What's the Artist Alley, Harlan?
What? The Artist Alley is an alley within our Discord server that features some frankly amazing artists. We have some that are being featured on the panel tomorrow. We have some, I mean, it's all over the map. We have nail art. We have, I want to say
illustration.
I want to say Rob Donaldson is his own category
his
of art.
Own tier. Essentially, if you've ever been to an in-person convention before, you know how fun it is to walk around this little area of whatever convention center and you see the physical handmade goods that nerdy people just like you spend time and effort putting into the world. And we have some amazing talent among our fans, and we're also featuring some other amazing people. So stop by. Some of them are offering commissions. Some of them will be streaming throughout the weekend. Each individual artist will have their own channel in our little Artist Alley area. So go take a look, see what they've got posted, see what kind of schedules they have up for the weekend. And if they are selling stuff, feel free to send them a little money. Maybe you can just support them. Just support a small creators, you know?
And who knows? They might just end up being your new best friends, as they have been for us. We're lucky.
We are lucky.
Fucking lucky. Holy shit. I was just thinking about that.
Yeah.
About how many of these, artists and stuff like that I got to reach out to personally and be like, hey, Rob, brother, friend, like, do you want to do this? He's like, fucking A. Can we also just do a shout out for Rob? Well, you know what? Okay, here's the problem.
You can't just start doing that because
it opens the floodgates, and that's how lucky we are. because
there's too many people we want to be grateful
James. I didn't even mention fucking James yet. Like
James is going to be running our panels tomorrow.
James, well, not just our panels tomorrow, but joining the game tonight and joining James,
joining our life as our best friend.
For real, James has been such a savior in so many ways. Yeah, James. I hope you're not watching this because I hope you're like, doing something more entertaining than watching us because you're sick of us. But yeah, man.
Hugging your wife, your beautiful wife, and your dog.
There's too many people. It's like an all or nothing. Anyway, that's not what this is about.
Nope.
This is about the opening ceremonies. Then Saturday morning at 9 a.m., we have the panel, the actual play panel, which is going to be a fucking blast. Unfortunately, our good friend Patty from Haggis and Dragons had to pull out. No fault of their own, ended up being a little under the weather. So no worries. We have the best replacement, Kendrick Smith from Tales Yet Told, who was recommended by a friend at Reckless Attack, who also is on the podcast, Jonathan Zhang, as well as Jay, who you saw. They were on our Wednesday game.
Loved playing with them.
Yeah, I'm
So
trying to remember
fun.
the name of the game. Lich something.
Twilight of the Lich
Oh, good.
King.
James is playing No Man's Sky. He just popped in my Steam, so I don't have to worry.
James is busy.
No, James is doing what he should be doing, and I want to play.
He's
games
doing
so
research for tonight's game is what he's doing.
bad. Hey, that's a spoiler.
Hey.
That's a spoiler.
I'm sorry. You'll have to find me.
Jay from Planet Arcana, and then Mike Ashmore from Tales of Aspiran, who's been also on the stream.
You want to throw up the image? Do you have the image handy?
Do I have the image hand? Now, listen, you're just trying to put me on the spot to say, do I have the image hand? And I'm supposed to say here, oh, I don't have the image. But the thing is, I do have the image handy, so you can't put me on the spot like that, because all I have to do is say, of course I'm ready. Here it is. There it is. There's our actual picture.
Look at these handsome, lovely people.
Yeah, super handy. I also want to show this GIF just because I had it loaded up, and I just love it.
I love that gift so much.
Anyway, and that is in the morning. That is Saturday morning, actual play panel, 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Make sure you check it out. They're going to share some really interesting thoughts and just have a fucking blast. Then 12 p.m. is our first round of table games. If you are in my table game,
Harlan has got a game for you.
I got a game.
He kind of ran me through it a little bit just to test for bugs and holes in plot lines and whatnot.
Yeah, you gotta do some bug testing in an RPG. You know, make sure there's
That's what I do.
You don't fall off the map. Anyway, so the first round of games are.
I clipped through a wall.
Then at 3 p.m. we have the artists panel. Hosted by Bobby.
As we mentioned.
Featuring Carly and Maggie and Lucas and Regan. All artists who have been in one way or another part of the Discord as well as part of our, I want to say vernacular, but that doesn't really work. But it does in the way I mean it. Kind of folksy and local. Anyway, they've been really, don't give me that look. It works. Don't give me that look. That's the panel tomorrow, so
yes.
It's going to be a lot of fun.
I'm excited
to hear what they're going to talk about.
Me
I love
too.
Lucas's picture.
Me too. I keep just staring at it.
And then 4 p.m. we got more table games that run right through till 7, and then at 7.
Oh, I'm going to be. That's when mine is.
That's when you're. I'm so sorry. And then at 4 p.m.
I'm going to be running a game. It's a D&D game. I'm still writing it. It's going to be great.
It's going to be great.
Yeah, and other people too.
And then at 7 p.m. we got the one, the only, the horror podcast panel. With again, James is doing mod duties. We got Jamie, Vincent, Journey, and Sean from the Stellar Letters, Out of the Ashes, Whichever Path, and Wake of Corrosion, respectively. And I've only been a voice on 2 of those 4 shows.
Still pretty epic.
And I'm hoping, well, see, here's the thing. So I've been a voice on Whichever Path. If you haven't heard Whichever Path, check it out as soon as possible. It's similar to Malevolent in that you get to choose your own adventure, but it's fucking awesome. More fucking awesome than Malevolent. And then Wake of Corrosion, I guess, is that a spoiler, Sean? Sean's not watching this.
I like that you're just showing the clips of the panel for just
it's for me
just
to
instant.
check. I'm like,
Just
wait, who? Okay,
and then-
that's it. Vincent, I have not been on Vincent's show yet. So Vincent, let's talk. I want to do something. And
Hey.
then I think Jamie was like, let's do something. So who knows? By next year, I want to be on all 4 of those shows.
Harlan's going to be on every podcast in the world.
But no, they are supremely talented creators and amazing people. I'm really excited to hear what they have to say. We didn't put ourselves on any panels this year because last year we sort of got it. We'll do it next year, I think.
People hear from us all day
People hear
long.
from us too fucking much. I hear from myself too.
Then we have our 3rd round of games after that.
Table games.
Starts at
8 o'clock.
8 p.m.
Which also, if you are a patron, you also could join the 8 o'clock Malevolent Q&A.
Is that 8 o'clock?
That's also 8 o'clock. Yeah,
Excellent.
It's an hour before pub night. It conflicts with the game, but also I'm going to pre-record, or not going to pre-record, I'm going to be recording it, and then you can watch it after.
If you have questions, there is a channel.
Yeah.
Malevolent Q&A. Just
So you
throw
can
them
put some
in.
questions in. But yeah, I mean, it feels a bit, I don't know, masturbatory, but I feel like a lot of people ask me questions anyway. What's the look for? Is it the
No,
wrong one?
people are going to love it.
Yeah. And I mean, I don't know.
You're far too critical of yourself.
Yeah. But if you have questions about Malevolent, that's the time to ask. And then 9 p.m. tomorrow night is pub night.
Pube night.
No.
Wear your lanyards.
Yeah.
Wear your lanyards to get in for a free drink.
Just any lanyard.
What lanyard are you wearing?
This is my LaneCon lanyard. I was an honorary guest.
Yeah, that's right, Mark.
Also, my work ID's on the back here.
Yeah, so don't show that. Mine's from Breakout Con. But I also pulled out my bag of tricks.
It's
for
a box.
Stuff
He's
for
lying.
Years. Yeah, my box of tricks from INVICTUSCON is always a time that. Look at that.
So blurry.
Look at that.
Yeah.
It's always a time that I look back at some of the stuff.
You got to
I'm like,
dig out the face. The one
this
face.
INVICTUSCON 2021. That's from last year. I should put this on. I should change it first. But yeah,
2022.
no, it's the time of year where I take a look at look at these letters that Katie sent us when she sent the die.
Thanks, Katie.
And some stickers.
Oh, it's Jessica and Alexi's wedding next weekend.
Next
So
weekend.
early congratulations to the two of you.
Yeah.
So proud of y'all. Love.
And look, it's a card. Oh, from all the breakout team. I
Aw.
wonder if Rob signed this. Rach, Kate. Thank you, Rob. There's Rob's signature.
So if you guys want to forge a check from Rob Diobald, now you know.
Forge a check from Rob Diobald. Oh, and this. Remember this? This is a little dice vault from Jason Jordan Brazy.
He just broke it.
No. Anyway, I mean, I'm not showing that all of it, but it's nice. We're so thankful. I know I said that already. God. But anyway, we're very thankful. I'm looking at stuff that Carly sent now. And I mean, part of it is also we've done it so long. We're on year 7 or something. What's that?
I got stuff too.
You got stuff?
I got stuff. It's all
Yeah.
in the background.
It's all in the background. It's all in the background. Same with mine. I mean, up there, that's a picture Michael and Brianna sent me.
Yeah.
That, I believe, was also Michael and Brianna. There's the chip that I ate last year on the closing ceremonies. There's the chip I ate the year before.
Look how cute you are.
There's a lot more. Shut up. Anyway, and then Sunday morning, table games open again at 12, and then the closing ceremonies probably going to be at 3-ish.
Stay tuned. Harlan and I have busy lives.
No.
And running throughout this weekend, starting after the All-Stars game tonight, we are going to be opening up video game channels,
Yep.
right?
Yep.
So people can play Minecraft on our Invictus Minecraft server. Be nice, no griefing. I think there's a welcome area potentially. I haven't kept up with Minecraft recently. We're going to be hosting some looking for games channels in case you want to put together a multiplayer game, co-op game. People like playing Dead by Daylight. People like playing Among Us. People like playing Phasmophobia. If you have a game that you want to play, just come on and be like, hey, who wants to play Hunt with me? I'm putting together a team or whatever the hell. And that is going to happen starting tonight in 3 hours ish, running
3-hour thing
for the whole convention.
Yeah.
So
it's gonna be great.
um,
I also just found a card from Bryn from Christmas,
Aw, thanks,
and I have to
Bryn.
shout these out because these were given to us the first time we ever met fans at Queen City Conquest by arguably some of our oldest fans. For the
Not
longest
like
time, I should say. Not in
age-wise.
age.
Yeah.
No, that belongs to... Who can I make fun of without hurting their feelings? No, it's not safe. Anyway, these are little Lego minifigures that we got of ignorant farmer versions of the cast. Let's get it to focus. There's Joe and Harlan.
cute.
And then here's...
Remember that haircut I used to have?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
Here's Justin and Chris.
Back it up a little bit.
Come on,
Back it up.
Focus. Maybe I got it closer.
No.
I got to be more...
Yeah, you gotta know how to do the makeup tutorial. Just keep doing it.
There we go.
There we go.
And then finally, Alex, who's the fucking funniest because his face is exactly what Alex would be doing. Come on. What do I gotta do?
It's focusing on your hand. So bring
get
the
closer
guy
to my
closer. Yeah. It needs to be like this. Back it up. Yeah, you did it.
Ah!
It's worth it. Worth it.
That's the first time anyone's ever given me Lego as a gift. And the last time. Stop it. I love Lego. Send me. But you know
give
what?
you Lego for
Just send
every
me a full
birthday.
Lego set because I'll do it. I'll do it on stream.
Don't do it.
Don't do it. That's yeah. It's really amazing that we get to do this again this year, and it's getting bigger. It's getting better to a degree. It'll be interesting to see what next year looks like because I don't know. We've always talked about it getting bigger, but you know, on the other side of the coin, this really sprung up because of COVID. So it's highly possible that
Maybe it will be in person.
Oh, I was going to say that we don't do it next year, but I won't say that. That we do it even bigger and better next year.
Yeah. Or we just go hard into traveling to the States, probably, and doing Gen Con and hosting our own mini side convention adjacent to Gen Con.
I mean, really all we,
unaffiliated.
Could you imagine we went to Gen Con and we were like 2 days before or 2 days after Gen Con, we like rented out a little thing and oh no, my Stream Deck froze.
It got too excited.
Sound effects
it's like,
now.
no, don't leave me at home. Don't be in person.
Yeah,
Bring me with you.
It's just trying to control me. Typical. There we go.
We didn't forget your names, Michael and Brianna.
I said Michael and Brianna. Did I not say Michael and Brianna?
They're accusing you.
Oh, sorry. Those were for Michael and Brianna, as well as something else I was just thinking for Michael and Brianna too. You gave us the Lego and something else. Did I not say Michael and Brianna?
I think you just said that they're the very
Sorry.
old.
I built
fans.
it up too much, and then I forgot because I was going to go for the grand reveal. Michael and Brianna. That's why I said. Well, I mean, I know it's you because I literally started off by saying one of our oldest fans. It was because I made the dumb joke that it didn't work.
He forgot where he was heading.
I also remember Drew. Drew was the one who gave us that stuff.
There was a stuffy.
Anyway, what should we talk about a little bit before we stop?
I wanted to quickly make an announcement for anyone who is playing in a game or running a game starting tomorrow or Sunday. Our safety tools are in effect, so please remember to use them. Your GMs should have mentioned them to you in any kind of pre-game chat. GMs, please review your handbook so that you know how to use those safety tools. Gaming with strangers is sometimes kind of a tricky situation, and we want to make sure that everyone is having the best experience possible at the convention. And it's really important if something happens during your game that you need to put a stop to or you're feeling weird about, to get in touch with one of us as soon as possible. Myself, Bobby, or Harlan, of course, and we will run to your assistance as soon as we possibly can. So that's important on a slightly serious note, but it's just in place to make sure that everyone has a really great time.
Yeah, let's have fun. Let's not be assholes. Let's not suck. And let's respect the use of safety tools.
Yes, they are not optional.
Zia joined before you. So who's the first fan? Oh, I know. Actually, I know who the first fan is.
Jason Browsey?
No.
No?
It's another Jason. I know who the first fan is because I made them a thing. Dice Shame's first fan is like some sort of artwork I did. It was
Invictus first fan, not Dice Shame.
Invictus first fan. No, Dice Shame's first fan. I don't think you can really, figure it out because it doesn't really work that way. Look at this though. I don't know. Again, I mean, part of it is also sharing old pictures too. I don't know what that's from. Somebody made that though. Yeah, no, it was Jason. Something else. He doesn't really talk to us anymore.
That's okay. Let's not blow up anyone's spot.
No, I don't mean he doesn't talk to us in a bad way. I mean to say that, like, he grew up from us in a good way, as he should. I'm just looking at so much old, amazing art that people have sent us.
Post some of it.
I mean, look at this one.
That's great.
Pixel art of the old crew back when it was a crew. I mean, a lot of this is chapters of the Undefeated stuff too, which I miss.
Yeah.
Look at fucking Alex in that picture. And then we got this one. Remember this
That is some of my favorite work. That's Rob Donaldson,
that's Rob
isn't
Donaldson, yeah. Anyway, that is it. Let us start this shindig.
Jason Randall.
Jason
Michael and
Randall? Yeah,
Brianna
that's
said.
it. Yeah. I think it was Jason Randall. Yeah, I couldn't remember. I made them a badge. I have it somewhere. I was trying to find it. That's why I suddenly got detoured. But anyway, in half an hour. In half an hour, we're going to be playing a game called Lasers and Feelings. If you've never heard of Lasers and Feelings, join the club.
It's our first time.
It's our first time. So you can check that out. It's actually by John Harper. So you can go download it. As well as we're going to be playing a little adventure by uninthuser.itch.io.
Good. I don't know what that means, but I'm all for it.
I want to hang out about that. I think we should do a quick number of shout outs before we go. Make sure you check out all of, obviously, our programs. You should know them by now. But of all the people that are going to be joining us this weekend, please make sure you check out all of the artists. That includes these wonderful people: Annie Empire, Artistic Witch, The Chirping Cricket, and Plus Pluvia. Is that how you say it? As well as Planet Arcana podcast, Reckless Attack podcast, Tales Yet Told podcast, and Tales of Aspiran podcast. As well as the Cellar Letters, Out of the Ashes, Whichever Path, With a T, which always throws me off, and Wake of Corrosion. As well as a quick shout out for a few people, because panels are always a tricky thing. You're always balancing a number of other shows and other, you kind of want to make it proper in terms of who can be there. So sometimes you throw out a bunch of feelers and then a bunch of people respond at the same time. So I had to say no to a few different people. So a huge shout out and a thank you to our good friend Rat at Dead Letter Office of somewhere, Ohio. Wake of Corrosion joined us. The Town Whispers, Cole, as well as Nathan from the Storage Papers, all people who were happy to join the panel if we needed the people. Also a huge thank you to Patty from Haggis and Dragons, who also is the producer.
Next year, we'll get you.
Yeah, of The Secret of St. Kilda. Is it The Secret of St. Kilda? I think it's just St. Kilda. Don't be watching this. St. Kilda. Yeah, I can't find it on Twitter. It's there. I'm pretty sure it's The Secret of St. Kilda. Yeah. So make sure you give them a follow and a shout out, because they're an amazing person. Yeah, I can't find it. As well as there was one other person who really wanted to join a panel and ended up not being able to, and I forget. So
was it horror, artists,
probably.
Actual play?
Yeah, it was probably all of those. No, again, we were so flat. Nathan from Reckless Attack. Thank you, Nathan. Go. Also, sorry, Emily Kellogg, because I didn't even ask her to be on a podcast. So yeah, it's The Secret of St. Kilda.
From downtown, Harlan Guthrie.
From downtown.
3 points.
Comments we got a heart. We got buongiorno.
Love
buongiorno.
that. Love that.
We got thanks from Bobby. We got Nolan crying. We got Q Sappy music. Yeah. And Nolan saying hello.
Hello, Nolan.
I'm really excited.
Me too.
This is a convention. Join the Discord. Feel free to pick up little games and hang out with people, and and be chill and all that.
You know,
the
stuff. First night of the convention where you show up and you're like, oh, I can't wait. Not already.
No?
That has to wait until like 8 p.m.
Okay.
Anyway, it's a good vibe, a good feeling, just feeling so much anticipation and a burble of energy, and you're looking around, see if you can see any of your friends, see if you can see Justin, because he's like 6'6".
Yeah, he is.
Little guy's head just floating around over there.
The
there he is.
little guy's head. I love how oxymoronic.
Well, I mean, when he's far away, he's a little guy.
Well, his head is little because it's above the...
That's right. Regardless, that's the kind of energy that I'm feeling right now. So thank you so much for joining us for the opening ceremonies. Harlan and I will be back at you in half an hour, unless you have anything else for the community.
I don't think so. You know me, I could talk forever.
Oh, I know.
But I don't think it's going to... I think we're going to get diminishing returns here.
But
we're past the point of interest.
You've heard the schedule verbally. You've seen the little infographics that Harlan made, and then if you need a reminder, you can stop on by our website, www.diceshamepodcast.com/INVICTUSCON.
All lowercase. I didn't know that mattered.
I didn't either.
I was very surprised. But if you type in INVICTUSCON in all caps, like it
You're
looks
fucked.
above us, it's not going to show up.
So go to our website to see the details, or simply join us on the Discord, because that is where all of our chatting takes place.
It's the hub. If you have any questions, feel free to start asking them. There's plenty of places on the Discord that you can be asking questions. But
Bobby
beyond that-
has just opened the general chat, quotes, and a costume gallery, which I neglected to mention. So if you are dressing up, as many people in conventions do, please post a photo of yourself and we will appreciate you.
Yeah. Costumes are encouraged. And again, I want to make this clear one last time, that that just like a convention, you can pull a few people aside, find a room, and play, a
your own
card
thing.
game or something.
Yep.
There's a lot of, what the hell was that game we played online at Liz's birthday?
That was so fun. I was just thinking about
Code
that.
Names?
Is it Code
It
Names?
was Code Names.
Look it up. Just Google it really quick.
Hey.
Because that was a great game to play with just a handful of random people. We didn't even know most of the people we were there
No.
with, and we had a great time.
Yeah. Except for that one dude who took it too seriously. You know who you are. I'm just kidding. But yeah, there's a vibe meant to be. I think we have a few public tables. If we don't, I'll make some quick, just so you can jump in and use a public table. Or
Yeah,
Bobby can
Bobby's
if they're
just
watching.
said if you need a room, I can add very easily. Thank you
Perfect.
once again.
So yeah, let the convention begin. Have a wonderful, wonderful start of the night. Go grab yourself a drink, get some snacks. Meet us back here in half an hour to watch some jerks play.
And literally, as we like to say, and now honestly, we will see you around the table.
We'll see you around the
We
table.
will. We will see you.
We'll see you around the table.